For gamers.
Switch to Spectrum Internet and TV for just $49.99 each with free modem. Call 1-855-388-4261.
Power up your game and streaming experience with Spectrum's network reliability.
Yes! Spectrum took my game to the next level.
I got all my favorite channels like local news and live sports.
And we got the free Spectrum TV app.
Now I can stream live TV and on demand anywhere.
That's why it's the most viewed streaming app in the US. Change your game plan.
Get Spectrum with Internet and TV for just $49.99 each with no contract. Call 1-855-388-4261.
Mom, we need to switch to Spectrum.
That's the best move. Call now.
Every day, KTLA 5 reports to you, to all of Southern California. We are LA's very own.
We're in a new phase. Your generation, we're at an inflection point.
Right now at 5, Galvanizer in chief. President Biden praising U.S. troops on the Ukrainian border tonight, saying they are on the front lines of the global fight for freedom. This as Russia signals a significant shift in strategy, sustaining serious setbacks in its brutal invasion. Is Putin struggling to save face?
There's been robberies, but nothing so brazen as what happened last night.
Cameras catch the armed crook behind a violent string of convenience store holdups. Why police want to stop these heists before more people get hurt.
It appears to be a terrible tragedy, but our investigation is still open.
Heartbreak and horror after a teen fatally falls from the world's tallest freestanding drop tower in Florida. What went wrong with the popular ride? The news at 5 starts right now. This is the KTLA 5 News at 5. I'm Cher Calvin.
And I'm Pedro Rivera. Thank you for joining us. Oscars weekend is here.
I know. I'm so excited.
You've been waiting for this for a long time.
I know, and we had a little conversation about it yesterday. Here we are. Oh. Yes, there.
Hey.
Yes, hi. I think that I would love Coda to win Best Picture, like I mentioned yesterday.
Well, the good thing is we're only a few hours away from finding out whether that's going to happen, so we'll see. But first, let's begin with some major developments tonight. The war in Ukraine continues, where Russia may be changing course in its devastating invasion. A senior military leader now claiming today that Russian forces will focus on the east of the besieged country.
However, U.S. intelligence says the Kremlin's bombardment of Ukraine's cities and towns has only increased from a week ago. Today, the Russians hit an oil depot southwest of Kyiv with a cruise missile as President Biden was visiting U.S. troops in neighboring Poland. Hospitals are overwhelmed with Ukrainian soldiers injured in battle, and the humanitarian crisis deepens with shortages of food and water. Kimberly Chang has it all covered. She joins us live from the KTLA News Center with more. Kimberly.
Sure, Pedro. Hi. It's a major shift in Russia's strategy. It appears their primary focus is shifting to eastern Ukraine and what they call the liberation of Donbas. It's too early to say if this means Putin is scaling back his ambitions, but U.S. officials have said they see evidence that Ukrainian defenders are going on the offensive in some areas. Meanwhile, a Russian official says that the first phase of Moscow's military plan to reduce Ukraine's fighting capacity has generally been accomplished. The U.S. said Russian forces appear to have halted their ground offensive aimed at capturing the capital, Kyiv, and are concentrating more on gaining control of the Donbas region in the southeast. This shift in military objectives could signal a possible exit strategy for Russia, which has run into fiercer resistance and suffered heavier losses than anticipated. Ukrainian officials say their armed forces are reclaiming territories around the outskirts of Kyiv.
We see that they haven't managed to capture any major cities. Just managed to encircle, to besiege some smaller cities in southern and eastern Ukraine.
For civilians, misery is growing. This woman cried out, "Why does Putin kill children?" In the port city Mariupol, witnesses are now reporting that 300 people were killed in that drama theater strike about a week ago, including women and children who had been using it as a shelter. It's the largest known attack on civilians in this war. In Kharkiv, people lined up to collect food and supplies from the Red Cross. It's one slab of cheese for each hungry person in this food line. Residents have been sheltering in cellars, many afraid to travel after more than a dozen were killed Thursday at a shopping center parking lot being used for aid distribution. President Biden was in Poland praising U.S. troops for their service.
You are the finest fighting force in the history of the world.
The president was also briefed on food security.
Bad news is they're in the breadbasket of the world, Ukraine and Russia. But we, the United States, are going to do our part because we're the third largest producer of wheat in the world.
The Russian Defense Ministry claimed to have destroyed one of the largest Ukrainian fuel bases located outside Kyiv. Russian President Vladimir Putin accused the West of trying to cancel Russia. The European Commission president said sanctions are hurting the Kremlin deeply.
They're running deep into the Russian economy, drying out the resources to finance this war.
In another blow to Russia, news outlets reported that Ukrainian troops killed a top Russian military figure near Kherson. Russia hasn't confirmed it.
And we understand, Kimberly, that there has been, of course, a discrepancy in the reports of just how many Russian soldiers have been killed.
Sure, the Russian military said about 1,350 soldiers have died in Ukraine and nearly 3,900 have been wounded.